It is that time of the year again. We are going into the event that the world desperately waits for. Well, with such an event coming, it is only reasonable to be dressed the part, and you can bet that the best in the world is going to look their sharpest. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about the best kits in the upcoming FIFA World Cup. So let us begin. All the dramatic elements that a quadrennial phenomenon needs will be present in this year's tournament, which will begin on November 20 in the host country of Qatar. This includes legendary players' farewell games, promising youth teams, and, of course, dozens of fantastic new uniforms. In total, 64 different jerseys from 9 different athletic companies. Nike, Adidas, and Puma account for more than 75% of the kits present, and a rainbow of colors will be on display, not just on the backs of Lionel Messi and Neymar, but on the backs of millions of devoted fans like ourselves. Not all World Cup kits are made equal, and the 2022 edition is no exception. Therefore, we have decided to carefully track down, subjectively assess, and then attempt the laborious and potentially meaningless work of ranking every kit that will grace the pitch during the 2022 World Cup. Our collection includes many terrible jerseys, a few outlandish ones, and a few that are destined to become football classics. Each 2022 FIFA World Cup uniform is ranked below. Number 1. South Korea, away. You can't help but get the impression that Nike made this set with sales in mind when it topped the charts. After all, it's exactly the kind of thing you'd expect to see selling like hotcakes in Peckham, Kreuzberg, and Williamsburg in the run-up to the holidays. Whether you look at it with a critical eye or not, you still have to admit that it's a very fine-looking shirt. The Taejuk, the supreme ultimate on the South Korean flag, is honored by the blue and crimson slashes across the garment. The addition of yellow is a nice touch as well, and I'm sure there's some advertising jargon that can justify its inclusion. Number 2. Croatia. The Apple logo, the Porsche 911, and the World Cup summertime slot in the Northern Hemisphere are all set in stone. Such things are constants in an otherwise chaotic universe. Now we know that, like the Croatian national team's home jersey, these will always stay exactly as they are right now, and we can rest easy. What you see is what you get. You can count on the classic red and white checkerboard pattern, with any remix amounting to little more than clearing space on the chest for the player's jersey numbers. It's good to know that there are some things you can always count on. Number 3. Japan. As usual, Adidas has done an amazing job with Japan's uniforms for 2022. Now available is a kinetic shirt that lives up to the hype of its anime origin. Perhaps that's the case as to why the USNT performed so poorly against Hajime Moriyasu's squad. They were simply shocked by how formidable their adversaries appeared. This joke is as stale as a Puma away jersey, and I've worn it out many times over. Number 4. Germany. Is it possible for a jersey to exude the same arrogant self-assurance that the top German teams do before major tournaments? Yes, sure, that's possible. For Euro 2008, Germany's golden generation of Ballack, Lahm, and the hawkish Klose wore similar black striped shirts, and we much like the white base to the traditional red. The unique jersey is finished with metallic details and a pared-down Adidas logo. Number 5. England. Here, the men under Gareth Southgate give you a taste of the early 1990s. Honestly, a bucket hat would complete this look and make it fully Manchester. There is no doubt that in 20 to 30 years, this particular design will be reinterpreted, remixed, and reimagined if England manages to achieve anything as they did at the last World Cup or the European Championships, a very open question at the moment. Number 6. Denmark. It was reported last month that the Danish Football Association and kit producers Hummel would reduce the size of their emblems on World Cup uniforms because they don't wish to be conspicuous during a tournament that has cost thousands of people's lives. These jerseys are now something Danish players and fans can wear with pride, as their message was as potent as anything else said or done at the tournament so far. Number 7. Senegal. Puma, in general, failed to impress with their uniform strategy, as they gave all of their Qatari representatives an illogical away template that looked like someone had located Nike's T90 template and pressed the downgrade button. The Lions of Teranga, however, have been given a true treasure in the form of their home jersey, with the triple chevron motif flowing beautifully from the chest to the collar. Number 8. Tunisia. It is unclear whether or not Tunisia will need to bring all 3 of their kits to a World Cup in which they are likely to play only 3 matches. To not give this fried gold an airing in Qatar would be a crime. The colors and design of the underlay come from Carthage's olive trade, while the shield of Hannibal, a general of the empire, served as inspiration. It's no secret that Kappa has a solid track record when it comes to tees. Just look at the meteoric rise of Venetia as the cultest of cult kit creators, but this is truly remarkable. Number 9. Netherlands. When we ranked and criticized the best jerseys in the Premier League, we received a lot of backlash for where we placed Southampton's away jersey, and this one could end up being even more divisive. I'd like to know who among those critics has a column at one of the world's most prestigious media outlets. The kit has a magnificent velvet appearance that will make Virgil van Dijk look even more regal as he puts on the afterburners to get himself out of trouble. Number 10. Argentina. Lionel Messi is on the cusp of soccer history, with only a World Cup title standing between him and the title of the greatest player of all time. The white and blue stripes that have become synonymous with the albiceleste have been given a modern update by the addition of black 3-stripe accents. A dream come true for the albiceleste's star player. Number 11. Mexico. Actually, it was an absolute necessity. Although Mexico has never produced a terrible kit, this one takes things to an entirely new level, soaring well above and beyond anything that could be depicted on a t-shirt. This is the standard by which future World Cup uniforms will be judged. It is the Brazil 1970 of shirts, the jersey version of Diego Maradona's 1986 tournament. Number 12. Denmark. Hummel, the official uniform supplier for the Danish national soccer team, has made a statement with its World Cup designs, calling attention to the extensive human rights abuses committed by host country Qatar. A statement released by the brand to EPSN read, "At Hummel, we think that sport should bring people together, and when it doesn't, we are keen to stand up and make a statement," lending even more weight to the message conveyed by the minimalist invisible kits. Number 13. Spain. The red of La Rova's jerseys is one of the most recognizable in the world, and despite the overabundance of 3-stripe timings, Spain's sponsor since 1991 has become inextricable from the colors of the national team. We can't really find fault with the traditionalist aesthetic. Number 14. Poland. We were able to make it work with a little extra effort. A graphic inspired by eagle feathers is used to fill out the silver shoulders as a nod to Poland's coat of arms. It's restrained, perhaps too restrained, but it manages a remarkable harmony between inventiveness and orderliness in its design. Number 15. France. Only the reigning champions and heavy favorites entering a World Cup would dare to sport this style. The royal elegance of the gold crest and swoosh against the dark navy shirt makes a bold fashion statement. The elegant uniform is made even better by the unique details, such as the single button and the Mandarin-esque collar. Number 16. Germany. Few teams at this World Cup have been as successful as Germany in creating a theme across their jersey sets by bringing the metallic gold accent workover to the away kit. This shirt's abstract black and red print is similar to others on this list, even within this group, but it looks great and provides a solid canvas for those adored gold accents, so it's definitely worth considering. So that is all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon to remain updated about all our future videos. See you all next time.